He who speaks without modesty will find it difficult to make his words good. To see and listen to the wicked is already the beginning of wickedness. He who exercises government by means of his virtue may be compared to the North Polar Star, which keeps its place and all the stars turn towards it. I am not one who is born in the possession of knowledge, I am one who is fond of antiquity, and earnest in seeking it there. I want you to be everything that's you, deep at the center of your being. To go beyond is as wrong as to fall short. When you are laboring for others, let it be with the same zeal as if it were for yourself. The superior man makes the difficulty to be overcome his first interest, success only comes later. Virtuous people often revenge themselves for the constraints to which they submit by the boredom which they inspire. When we see persons of worth, we should think of equaling them. When we see persons of a contrary character, we should turn inwards and examine ourselves. The superior man is distressed by the limitations of his ability, he is not distressed by the fact that men do not recognize the ability that he has. Instead of being concerned that you have no office, be concerned to think how you may fit yourself for office. Instead of being concerned that you are not known, seek to be worthy of being known. There are 3 methods to gaining wisdom. The first is reflection, which is the highest. The second is limitation, which is the easiest. The third is experience, which is the bitterest. To rule a country of 1,000 chariots, there must be reverent attention to business, and sincerity, economy in expenditure, and love for men, and the employment of the people at the proper seasons. To those whose talents are above mediocrity, the highest subjects may be announced. To those who are below mediocrity, the highest subjects may not be announced. Look at the means which a man employs, consider his motives, observe his pleasures. A man simply cannot conceal himself. How to play music may be known. At the commencement of the piece, all the parts should sound together. As it proceeds, they should be in harmony while severally distinct and flowing without break, and thus on to the conclusion. Look not at what is contrary to propriety, listen not to what is contrary to propriety, speak not what is contrary to propriety, make no movement which is contrary to propriety. I will not be concerned at other men's not knowing me, I will be concerned at my own want of ability. If some years were added to my life, I would give 50 to the study of the Yi, and then I might come to be without great faults. Go before the people with your example, and be laborious in their affairs. He who acts with a constant view to his own advantage will be much murmured against. The faults of a superior person are like the sun and moon. They have their faults, and everyone sees them, they change and everyone looks up to them. The book salesman should be honored because he brings to our attention, as a rule, the very books we need most and neglect most. Speak the truth, do not yield to anger, give, if thou art asked for little, by these 3 steps thou wilt go near the gods. The superior man does not, even for the space of a single meal, act contrary to virtue. In moments of haste, he cleaves to it. In seasons of danger, he cleaves to it. The firm, the enduring, the simple, and the modest are near to virtue.